Hey there folks, welcome to the Bubba Roundtree Outdoors channel. I'm your host Wade Rush. Welcome back to our quest to find out what Junior's old Stoeger M2000 likes in a buckshot round. Last week in part 1 we tested the original choke, the original full choke that came with Junior's gun. I believe it was a 680 constriction, and we compared it to a Kicks butt kicker in a 685 to 690 standard full configuration out of his Stoeger M2000. The differences were pretty big. His original choke just wasn't getting it done, and the last couple of deer that he shot at were out 60-70 yards, which is well within the lethal capabilities of this shotgun with the ammunition that he was shooting. But you can see in the original test, you can see why it wasn't happening. It was scattering the buckshot all over the place. He likes to shoot number 4s, and it was terrible. It just wouldn't pattern it. We got some improvement with the butt kicker. Well, this week's episode, we're moving into some turkey constriction type chokes. A lot of you guys wanted to see that, wanted to see what kind of differences it would make, if any. So we pulled a Kicks Gobblin Thunder in 665 constriction, and we have a Carlson Dead Coyote for heavy shot in a 660 constriction that we're going to shoot for y'all this week. Y'all stand by for the video. Okay folks, we're gonna let's go to a tighter choke. We're going to a turkey choke. This is a Kicks Gobblin Thunder in 665 constriction. Going to shoot the same rounds, maybe an extra Federal 41 pellet number 4, since he really wants to shoot the number 4s. We'll try that out of this tighter choke. Like I said, this is a Gobblin Thunder turkey choke. Works the same as the butt kicker, only it's 665 constriction. Y'all stand by. Okay, that was weird.
Josh, line all that up. I got it lined up pretty dang decent. I'm about to find out how.
That's what you think.
I'm trying not to shadow over everything or anything.
Are y'all ready?
Yeah, it looks like we ain't got much of a shadow on the target right now. Anytime you're ready.
He was ready.
Got 12-12 on this very cold January day.
That's 12? That's a light shooter.
Yeah. What, did it smack you too?
It got me right in the jaw.
Yeah, it got me yesterday too.
So you said 10 pellet triple alt.
That's right.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here in the middle. And you got one that just skimmed the paper up here. And just skimmed.
Well, dang, that's fire. It put 5.36 caliber right in the middle of the paper.
Right there.
4 you can cover with your hand right in the center of the paper with that turkey choke. No double hits. I don't see any. I don't see any.
Oh, crap.
All right. All right, well, let's shoot the double alt and see how it does out the turkey choke.
There it is.
Yes, other than that, it's just like my M3000.
Just got a 2000. Here we go. I'm gonna body this thing up. I ain't gonna let it pop me like it got y'all.
Yeah.
I see a big hole.
1103. Jake, yeah. Shoot, that's not bad at all. I mean, that's pretty uniform pattern. What we got?
Look, we got some.
Oh, we got some colored. Yeah, I got.
Yeah. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that a double hit right there?
I'm trying to see it hit the sticker. Perfect.
Okay, that's probably not then. Yeah, it hit that sticker.
And you already got the big hole from the triple.
Yeah, it hit that sticker. That's why it's showing 2 holes.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12. That's good.
And I'm not sure if there's a nix right there.
Well, that 12, and that's uniform side to side, top to bottom. That's a great pattern right there. That's great. For double alt 33 caliber, that's good stuff right there. All right, let's see what it does with the number 4 Remington.
It was so close to the back there, it was hard for me to even push it.
Yeah, it's tough. It's kind of in the way. Still cold, Jovanovich?
Give you a little cushion.
Oh, okay.
Yvonne.
A little cushion.
Yvonne.
We've got 11:38 on this very cold afternoon.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and one there.
15 or 41, that ain't real good.
No.
That's not real good.
15.
All right. Well, let's try the 15 pellet Federal and the 41 pellet Federal, and see if they do any better.
3 shots. That might be someone shooting a bird.
Uh-huh.
Only 3 shots. Might be someone shooting a bird. Quite possibly. That looks pretty good.
11.99.
All right.
It looked like they went low. Oh well.
Well, then you got the wad there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
10 or 15.
Kinda
Not
off.
terrible, but not great.
Yeah, kind of.
Well, let's see what it does with the 41 pellet Federal number 4 buck. See how that performs like the turkey choke.
Let's do it.
Folks, this is not easy to find, but it can be found. And when you do find it, it can be $7 to $10 for 5 rounds of this 41 pellet blue box Power Shock number 4 buck from Federal. But we're going to shoot that for you guys today as well. All right, everybody ready?
Yeah, sir. I'm good. Sis is good. The Russian's good.
1176.
You want me to stop this?
Yeah, go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
11 or 41. That's just no good. He really wants to shoot the number 4 buck, so I got a Carlson Dead Coyote
yeah, 12.
choke, or we got to hit it with 12 or 41. And so let's try this number 4 buck out of this Carlson Dead Coyote, since Junior really wants to shoot the number 4 buck, and we'll see how that does. Stand by. In the next series of shots, we're going to shoot the Carlson Dead Coyote, and there are no dimensions that you can pull offline on this thing. I had to put the mic on it myself, and it measured out to 660 for me. And we only shot the number 4 buck out of this choke for this reason, because right here I'm going to show you, this is from Carlson's website, that the Dead Coyote choke is designed to shoot the T-buck through number 4 buck, which would be T-buck 20 caliber, 22 caliber F-buck, and 24 caliber number 4 buck. And so here in South Carolina, we cannot legally shoot any buckshot size smaller than number 4, so we had to concentrate on that for Junior, because this is the round he was really wanting to shoot, and the turkey chokes just were not going to get it done for the ammo that he's wanting to shoot. All right, folks, we're going to shoot the 41 pellet Remington Express number 4 buck out of the Carlson Dead Coyote choke. We'll try the Federal right behind it, number 4 buck, because this is supposed to be mainly for your smaller pellets. I don't exactly know what the specs are on the choke. I couldn't find them, so I'll get them for you and post them right here. All right, here we go. 1155. He got me. Well, that sure looks, that's a lot better coverage there in the middle of the paper.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 21.
We got 21.
22.
22. 22 on paper. That's pretty good. If I get a bad pattern this time, I'm blaming you.
Well, we'll blame Thomas as he's over here.
Come on, Joshislav. Let's see it. Branimowski.
This thing about to go.
That's your Russian name.
Bad gum, he about knocked the target down.
Ow!
1183.
Oh man, that's great.
That cushion didn't help my jaw none at all.
It bust my lip.
It almost busted my cheek open.
That's why
All right.
there's one right there.
Yeah, that's out of 38.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think that one was already there.
Yeah.
18.
And it nicked it. 18. It did okay. That's a lot of coverage. Now we are at 65 yards, but the Remington Express definitely did better. That's a pretty uniform pattern. Deer wouldn't have got out of that without being hit. But with number 4 buck, it's the amount of hits. You need to hit them with as many pellets as you can.
Bullets, it makes them breathe.
Yeah, that's right. The more they leak, the faster the process. Well, there you go, folks. That was a series of rounds, the same rounds that we shot last week, out of 2 completely different dimensions in chokes. These are turkey choke size or predator tight choke 665 Constriction Goblin Thunder from Kicks, and a Carlson Dead Coyote in 660 Constriction. There can be a big variation in all that. Sometimes they can scatter the bigger pellets. Sometimes they can do well with all of them. But that's why you shoot as much as you can shoot. Coming up in next week's episode, we're going to go to a Kicks Howler. That's correct, a Kicks Howler, which is basically a buck kicker in a little bit different dimension. And what we're going to find out in next week's episode, just how much difference that 10 thousandths in constriction can make in performance. Y'all stand by for next week's episode. It's going to be a good one, and we'll get to wrap it up next week in this M2000 pattern testing. This is Wade, host of the Bubba Roundtree Outdoors channel. We'll see y'all again very, very soon.